Well, guys, we just need to bounce back. I think we're strong enough to win. Hopefully, I don't want to go back to tribal again. We're down to just 6 people, so I'm hoping the tribe can win immunity. Because if not, then there's a chance that Isaac and I might get voted off. I'm hoping we can win, but if we don't, at least we have the numbers, right? Yeah, we should be fine. I think I'm in an interesting spot on the tribe because Kelly thinks I'm her number one, and I'm inclined to say Daniel does as well, so I've got this constant stream of information from both of them, and I think that just puts me in the best spot. If we do have to go back, it's essentially a toss-up between the two. Yeah, I would say so. I'm definitely a bit disappointed that Betty got voted off, but I guess we had to do it. The tribe seems like it's going to be strong now, so hopefully we can just win immunity, because I don't like the idea of going back for a third straight time to tribal. Yeah, it's no secret those four are together. Yeah, we just kind of have to win immunity at this point, or else it's going to be one of us. Obviously, Days and I are not in a good position. We're on the outside looking in. There's an alliance of 4 in the tribe, so I'm crossing my fingers we can win the immunity, or else there's a good chance I get voted off. We seem to be unbeatable at this point, guys. Yeah, Renato is definitely, in trouble. Agreed. I'm a little worried right now because I'm in an alliance with Anthony and Hannah, but it seems like Anthony's spending more time talking to Henry and Blake, so that's a bit worrisome, especially because I don't trust Henry and Blake. Nah, but the 3 of us are definitely good, right? Oh, of course. If we ever lose, we have an easy vote in Greg, so we should be fine. Yep. At this point in the game, I'm feeling pretty good with everyone, so I think my social game's doing well, and if we do lose, I should be fine. So we're 7 days into the game, and I think I'm doing pretty well. I know I'm good with Henry, and I think I'm good with Anthony as well. However, that's only 2 people, so I need to work on my social game a bit to build a bigger alliance. So I've been noticing that Ruby, Abby, and Greg are kind of going off on their own a lot. Oh yeah, so they are. Yeah, so I presume they're in an alliance. Seems likely, I guess. So I was thinking, like, we could form an alliance, and then Henry and Anthony could join, and that would be 5, and would have majority. Yeah, sounds fine with me. It's not that I don't want to work with Blake, it's just that I would rather work with, like, Abby and Greg and Tara and those people, so it's a nice offer and all, but I'm honestly probably not going to take it. So I'm definitely worried about Anthony spending so much time with those guys. Yeah, so am I. Plus they're planning to target you 3, so it's like, yeah, it's kind of, something, you know? Yeah, but we have 5 votes here, so we should be fine no matter what. The game definitely started off rocky for me, but at this point, I think I'm in a good alliance, and we have the numbers, so I'm feeling pretty safe at the moment. Anyway, I think we should split up and head back to camp our separate ways. Yeah, sounds good. Hey, wait a minute, what's that over there? So I'm just walking back to camp, and I happen to stumble over the idol, and this just gives me so much more control on this tribe, and it's just a really great feeling to find it without even trying to find it. Alright, come on in, guys. First things first. Ashoka tribe, getting your first look at the new Ranota tribe. Betty, voted off at the last tribal council. Alright, let's get to your guys' immunity challenge. In this challenge, you'll select 3 people of your tribe to swim out, dive underwater, and collect puzzle pieces by unlocking a series of gates. Then you'll bring all the puzzle pieces to 2 tribe mates who will move them over an obstacle and give them to a puzzle maker who will attempt to solve a puzzle. First tribe to do so will win immunity. I'll give you guys a moment to strategize, and we'll get started. Okay, the Ranota tribe has selected Daniel, Gavin, and Isaac to swim, Days and Kelly to move the pieces, and Karina to do the puzzle, whereas the Ashoka tribe has chosen Anthony, Blake, and Henry to swim, Ruby and Abby to move the pieces, Tara's doing the puzzle, and Hannah and Greg are sitting out. Alright, for immunity, survivors ready, go! Daniel. and Blake are quickly in the water, swimming out to get their first piece. Both of them are making good progress. Blake seems to have a slight lead. Blake diving down to unlock the first gate. And Blake's opened the first gate. He needs to get the piece out and return to shore. Meanwhile, Daniel's also diving. Daniel's up. He's opened the gate. He needs to get the piece now. Meanwhile, Blake is swimming back to shore. Blake's back to shore. Henry can go. Daniel bringing the tribe's first piece back. Henry now in the water for Ashoka. Meanwhile, Daniel has the piece back. Gavin can go. Henry's managed to open up the second gate. He needs to now go down and get the second piece. Gavin trying to make up some time for Renoda, but they're falling behind. Gavin dives down to open the gate. Meanwhile, Henry's bringing the second piece back for his tribe. Gavin unlocks the gate, but he is heading back without his tribe's piece. What is he doing? Henry makes it to shore. Anthony can go. Gavin almost back without his piece. When will he realize he's making a mistake? Okay, I'm here. Gavin, you're supposed to grab the piece. The piece? Yes, don't just open the gate, grab the piece as well. Oh, crap. Gavin realizing he has to go all the way back, putting Renoda out of this challenge. Gavin has to make the long swim out to retrieve his tribe's piece. Meanwhile, Anthony's bringing the final piece back for Ashoka. And Anthony makes it. Ruby, Abby, you can now move the pieces to Tara. Alright, just pass the pieces up to me. Alright, I got it, Abby. Ashoka making a quick work at this second part of the challenge. Gavin finally brings the second piece back for Renoda. Meanwhile, the first piece is already at the puzzle station. Isaac is swimming out for the final puzzle piece for Renoda, but it looks like they'll need a miracle to get back into this challenge. And Abby brings the final piece to the mat. Now Ruby needs to get over for the puzzle to start. Ruby, moving up the obstacle. Ooh, but she falls. Ah, my leg. You okay, Ruby? Oh, fine, yeah, sure. Isaac brings the final piece back for Renoda. However, the Ashoka tribe is already started on the puzzle. Tara is moving pieces around. Her tribe has a massive lead in this challenge. Kelly and Daze are doing all they can to keep Renoda in this challenge. Jeff. But it won't matter. Tara finishes the puzzle, and Ashoka has won immunity for the third time in a row. We won the challenge, which was good, but I completely busted up my leg in the process. It hurts really bad, and I'm hoping it gets better by tomorrow because I don't want this to take me out of the game. Okay guys, I just want to say, I take complete ownership for that loss. That was on me 100%. And I'm so sorry. It's whatever, Gavin. No, it's not. I've been complete garbage in every challenge, and I'm holding you all back. And if you guys want to have the strongest possible tribe, then you kind of have to vote me off. So what, you're asking us to vote you off tonight? Well, not asking, I'm just saying, I understand it, and I'm honestly expecting it, so yeah. I just haven't been able to pull my weight in any of the challenges, and, well, I honestly think I should go. I mean, keeping me around just makes the tribe weaker, and it just hurts their chances of making it far into the game. I don't want to be a liability for these people. You know what, Gavin? How about I make you a pot of rice? Yeah? Yeah, just to, give you one last thing, one last meal, I guess? Yeah, sure, sounds fine. Gavin just seemed so dejected after the challenge. I felt bad for the guy. It's like, this game just isn't for everyone, I guess, and he's just asking us to vote him off. I'm fine with it. Gives Isaac and I another few days in this game, so I'm just gonna write his name down tonight. So I'm gonna ask you the obvious question. Do you know who you're voting for tonight? Well, I'm gonna be voting for you in all honesty. Wait, what? Why? Well, it's because you've already gotten a vote, and I don't want to ruin someone else's perfect game, you know? Well, I guess that makes sense, but Daniel also has received a vote. You can vote for him. I could, I guess. That caught me completely off guard. If Gavin's voting for me, and everyone's voting for Gavin, who's to say he's not just asking us to vote for him so he can play an idol? I mean, it's a bit of a stretch, but I'm now suddenly worried about this vote when before I think that I was fine, now I think I'm in trouble. Alright, I want to know, are we actually going to vote Gavin off tonight, or are we not? I am very conflicted about this vote. On the one hand, Gavin asked to go, but on the other, he is in my alliance, he's a number to me, and I trust him. There are bigger threats in this game than Gavin, so, like, is it best to get rid of him? Or should the vote be switched to someone like Days or Isaac? Because I've been thinking, like, Gavin is not a threat to us. He's the number, and he's going to remain loyal. He's not going to flip. So it probably makes more sense to vote off Days or Isaac because they're not with us. I mean, you kind of have a point, but Gavin's holding us back in challenges. Yeah, plus he wants to go, so it's like, you know, obvious vote. Yeah, that's true, but for our games, it makes more sense to keep him around. It seems like, once again, Daniel doesn't want to go with the majority. He wants to do his own thing. And it's honestly so frustrating. Personally, I'm fine with losing Gavin. It gets us past a vote, and it gets our weakest link out. However, Daniel doesn't see it that way. It's honestly just so frustrating because this vote should be easy. Like, everyone agrees. Even Gavin agrees who should go home. I know. But here's the thing. Nothing's stopping us from doing what Daniel wants, and nothing's stopping us from doing what he doesn't want. So I think we just decide here, between the two of us, what's best for our game, and do it. Fine, but I think if we lose again, we get rid of Daniel. Tonight, there are 3 people who could go home. The first is Gavin, because he sucks in challenges, and I would be inclined to do that, but he is a number to my alliance. So, I don't know if he should stay or he should go. Welcome, Renoda, to your 3rd straight tribal council. So, Daniel, how does it feel to be on the losing end of 3 challenges so far? It feels terrible, right? The morale in camp has really gone down. It sucks to be in this position, but hopefully we'll be able to win the next one. So Days, the last time you guys came here, you had a unanimous vote. Think that's going to be the case again? Probably. I think everyone agrees on who should go home, even the person who should go home, and that's Gavin. He straight up asked us to vote him off. Really? Gavin, is this true? Well, I mean, I didn't really ask. It's more of a, I understand it if you do it, and I also know it's best for the tribe. So if they keep me, I'll be happy. If I get sent home, I completely understand, and it's well-deserved, to be completely honest. Well, in that case, I think we should just get to the vote. Gavin, you can go first. Well, tonight I have to write someone's name down, so that's kind of all there is to it. It's like you asked for it, so here you go, I guess. Alright, I've tallied the votes. If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. No? Okay, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted off will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll now read the votes. The first vote, Isaac. Second vote, Gavin. That's 1 vote for Isaac, 1 vote for Gavin. Gavin. That's 2 votes for Gavin, 1 vote Isaac, 3 votes left. The fourth vote, Days. That's 2 votes for Gavin, 1 vote for Days, 1 vote for Isaac, 2 votes left. Days. We're tied. That's 2 votes Gavin, 2 votes for Days, 1 vote Isaac, 1 vote left. The final vote. And the third person voted off of LEGO Survivor, Bali. Days. Days, that's 3. That's enough for tonight. I'll need you to bring me your torch. Days, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Well, I guess that's why they call it a blindside. Definitely didn't see it coming. I mean, I don't think it was much of a smart move, given that Gavin was straight up asking to be voted off, but it's their decision. I wish Isaac the best of luck. He's in a really bad spot now, but hopefully he'll be able to make it far.